What is up, dudes and dudettes? Hardcore Kid here with a little one-off review. I am currently in the giant crow's nest overlooking the 1992 supermarket, Sweep Supermarket. And joining me up here I have Cyndi of Game Show Garbage fame.
Well, now it's more Game Show Gumbo fame because of the name change, and people are more attracted to tasty Creole food than they are, trash.
Well, you know what? To some people, trash is a delicacy.
Well, there's plenty of jokes we can make, but that's not fit for this right now.
Yep. So, for those of you who don't know, myself and Cyndi, we're both been big fans of a little game show from the 90s called Supermarket Sweep.
Wait. Oh. We're talking about Supermarket Sweep. I thought we were talking about Joker's Wow from 1990.
Not that show.
Yeah,
so if you don't know, Supermarket Sweep was a game show that the pilot started in 1989, and then they got picked up in 1990. That they ran for 91, 92, 93, 94, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. Oh, how many years is that? Eight-ish years?
5 for the original run, 3 for the revival, so total 8 years and over 1,000 episodes.
Nice. And, well, it turns out it's back now. ABC picked it up for another reboot, and now if you tune into ABC at 8 o'clock Eastern, my time, you can see the new modernized Supermarket Sweep. It has Leslie Jones hosting. It's got a supermarket that was built inside an airplane hangar.
Yeah, it was an airplane hangar, and the story that it was originally supposed to be shot, I believe, in Hollywood Center Studios, where the original was shot. But COVID hit, so they had to scramble, and because TV studios, there wasn't any studios that were available that would fit Supermarket Sweep available.
It is pretty interesting how they did that, though, and I will say, like the supermarket itself, design-wise, it looks like a much more modernized, very colorful type of supermarket you'd see today. Like the first thing it reminded me of when I saw the market layout, it's kind of like a mix of Guy's Grocery Games supermarket and also a bit of Dale's, where it's much more colors, and it has all kinds of different stands here and there. There's a flower stand and a little cafe there for bonuses and stuff. So it's an interesting little take.
There is a lot of British influence in this show.
There is. What did you think of the set?
I loved it. It's nicely modernized. If I were to draw a actual store, it kind of reminds me of, I think it was an Aldi's in 2018 when I went grocery shopping there, because I had to pick up a few things because we wanted to catch a Kansas City Royals game. And because it's kind of spendy to buy food at the ballpark, we pick up, snacks for traveling and stuff like that there.
Yeah, prices have definitely gone up. I mean, did you see the totals the contestants got?
Yeah.
They blew everybody from the original show out of the water. But
then again, you have to adjust for inflation for 20 years.
Exactly.
And there were items that you didn't see, but we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, so now going into the show, unfortunately, David Ruprecht wasn't back to host. So instead, we've got Leslie Jones. What did you think of Leslie Jones?
Leslie, to me, is an acquired taste. If you didn't like her on Saturday Night Live or her stand-up, you are not going, or the Ghostbusters reboot, you are not going to like her here.
Yeah, I think the thing with Leslie Jones is she's very boisterous. That's her personality. She's very upbeat, very rowdy. To me, I'm not entirely sure if it fits like the whole supermarket sweep idea. I mean, like you look at David Ruprecht, he's very cool, very calm. You can make a bunch of really cheesy jokes here and there. And Leslie, I don't hate her. Like, I know people give her crap for Ghostbusters, but you know what? She was not what made Ghostbusters flop. Whoever wrote the script and all the jokes for Ghostbusters, they're responsible.
That was Paul Dini who wrote it.
Yeah, but it's only the first episode, and you know these hosts they can grow on you a little bit. What's her face who hosted Double Dare?
Liza Koshy.
Liza Koshy, like she started off not really all that good, and I know there were some episodes where she was sick, but she did have Mark Summers to back her up, so I thought she was all right overall. And I think with a bit of time, I think Leslie can grow into her role a little bit. And like there is some stuff. There were some mistakes. I did notice when she was going over the big money makers for the big sweep, she forgot about the gold can and the whatever the heck bonus items with the flowers and the coffee were. But I think that was just like little surprise gags they threw in.
Nerves.
Nah, well, it'll get better over time. Speaking of gags, there's apparently there are some new employees in the sweep now.
Yep.
Did you recognize any of these people?
No. I'm guessing these are staffers from Fremantle. But this is something directly imported from the UK version of the show because the UK version did have checkers and other store helpers. In the original, they had the pricing gun, where they would have a assistant give you the pricing gun. You price all 12 cans, and they would give you a token, and it's 50 quid. I guess this is supposed to be more comedy based, which is like the current UK version. So the barista will be a little more inept or a little more flustered, like it's the first time that they're doing it. And you get the coffee, which is $300. Same thing with the flowers, which is $300. There are going to be others as well. It's humorous, and I like it.
Is it
because it kind of reminds me of, underlings, like Shop Teardrop had D, and he would play all the underlings for Pat Finn.
D's great,
and that's what I kind of see these there, including the head checker, which
was that Chris Daniels? I swear it looked like Chris Daniels. Or is that just me?
Not the pro wrestler.
Nah, I thought I thought it was for a second, but I don't know.
Nope.
Maybe it's just me.
Too tan to be Christopher Daniels.
Yeah. So basically, instead of like waiting 30 seconds to grind a bag of coffee, you're wasting 30 seconds with this geek trying to pour coffee for you.
15 seconds, actually.
You counted?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah. Yeah,
And here's the catch. There is a rule about this, though.
Mm-hmm.
You have to... There's a little mat that they have to stand on.
Okay.
In order for it to activate.
Really?
If you leave, you don't get the bonus, and you can't go back and get it.
That sucks.
It's hectic. That's what it is. And something I want to talk about more that I love is there's more variety of games in the front to build up time.
I actually like the new upgraded games. I like how that they have this thing where guess the logo, where parts of the logo start coming up and you have to guess it. I think that's cool. The eggs game, I'm very terrible with word scramblers, so I thought the eggs game seemed a bit difficult, but The one big difference, and this actually kind of it fell apart in the first half, was the mini sweep.
Yeah.
And I was with those guys who didn't go after. Like, in the original supermarket sweep, David would ask you a question, you buzz in, and if you get it right, you get 10 seconds, then you have to go into the supermarket to get the item that was the answer to the question. And you get either $50 if you get it in 30 seconds, $100 if you get it in 20 seconds. In this version, all three have to go into the market at the same time to get the item, and it's just the 10 seconds. That's lame. And
$250.
Oh, okay then. That's lame in itself, but apparently, I guess not everybody was keyed in on this, because as soon as two of the girls started running, I'm like, wait, but why are they running? They didn't say go yet. And even the guys are like, what the heck is going on? But apparently there was a rule change and they weren't notified for it. So the guys didn't go out to get the item.
I'm fine with this. It reminds me a lot of... There is some Guys Grocery Games influence.
Yeah.
Because this is one of the bonus games that they have for Guys Grocery Games. Like, first one to go into the market, grab the item. All three of them can go into the market and grab the item if they know what it is. Gets an additional bonus to use in the next challenge. And for Supermarket Sweep, it's $250. I like it.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, nobody cares about the questions in Supermarket Sweep. All they care about is the sweep.
Yeah, well, like, as a fan I am of Supermarket Sweep, I only ever watch the sweep portion. Like, the questions I just skip over. But, yeah, it's all about making that time and possibly trying to make it to 4 minutes, which, there's a good chance that some of these sweeps will go over 4 minutes, because they've now upped the bonus sweep time from 1:30 to 2 minutes. And then you can get, like... I'm disappointed they don't have, like if you get a price right and you don't get, like, a bonus 30 seconds for it. Or as David called it in the original, a bonus 20 seconds, because apparently 1:30 and 2 minutes is 20 seconds. What is math? I
don't know either. But he did clarify in those episodes it's an additional 20 seconds on top of the 10.
Oh, okay then. So...
All right.
What else is there?
I don't think they would... I don't think they're doing that in the current version, because everything is kind of truncated. Because, let's face it, the original show was about 23 minutes.
Yeah.
For a half hour.
Now you got an hour.
Yeah, but you're playing 2 games. So it's about 19 minutes per half.
Oh, so, yeah. Plus all those commercials, so. Yeah, but, now as far as the, I guess, the big sweep itself, we talked about the barista and the flowers. There's also, they have the shopping list, which I'm glad, because I'm glad they brought back the shopping list. And this is the biggest surprise for me for this show. The produce section actually gets used in the show.
Of course.
I think that's the first time in the history of the show where the produce section actually gets used.
Does Fruit Fantasy count?
Yeah, maybe for the big bucket, but not like all the vegetables that you see behind David the entire run.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen all the 1990 episodes. Maybe they get like a carrot or something. I don't know.
No, this was late. Fruit Fantasy was like 2001, 2002.
Yeah, Fruit Fantasy I saw in a 2003 one, but yeah. Yeah, I like that. There are some things that are good about the sweep. Have you been able to map out the entire supermarket in the 2 episodes you've seen yet? Because I know the produce section is over on the right. Cafe is over in the far left. Meat section, I have no idea where it is. But
back to the market due north.
Okay. Yeah, because who knows? If we both end up on this show, we gotta check out the store, map it out, see what we can get.
You can, I can't.
Why not?
I know people.
Oh, sorry. You'll be there in spirit.
Who knows?
Mm.
Anyway, now we can talk about more of the bonuses in the big sweep, because they did add some things like the golden can.
Yeah, which that they only mentioned like right in the middle of the sweep, which I thought was off-putting, but there you go.
Think of it as like the manager special.
Yeah, it's like it kind of actually it's like a combination of the manager special and the bonus envelope where you have to go into the store and find it. Yeah, and then you find it in the can, and then you hear Leslie over the MC going, "The can is in aisle 2," and yeah, and that's like another thing. And this isn't Leslie's fault, but it's like I really wish they had an announcer like Randy West to do commentary over the things, because she's going back and forth but between having to do all the between doing commentary and also doing the announcing for the contestants, and it was kind of a mess, I thought.
Another thing I didn't like is the theme.
It's not even like the regular supermarket sweep theme. They have the drum roll, but then it goes on to like a generic dun, 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 like that stock music that you usually get for like paid for copyright.
You didn't
music.
clue into it, did you?
What?
It's Push It by Salt and Peppa.
Oh. Well, I'm not a Salt and Peppa fan, so. Yeah. But, yeah, I wouldn't mind, like, maybe another remix of, like, the supermarket sweep theme, because I know they've been through a few versions, but, I don't know, maybe it's just being nostalgic.
Well, at least the original sound effects are there.
Oh, yeah, like the did-it and the buzzer and the bells. I like those, so. And I think the last thing we should talk about is the bonus sweep.
Super Sweep is now it's called.
Super Sweep. So I like this idea because in the original supermarket sweep, you're given 3 clues. David asks, gives you the first clue. You go into the supermarket, find the first item that would have a clue on it, then go get the second item, and then the third item has the $5,000 behind it. Since they've upped the total from $5,000 to $100,000, there's more risk because if you find the 3 items, it's $25,000. But then, if you Leslie calls you over the MC and asks if you want to get more money and boot it up to $50,000 and then $75,000 and the big $100,000.
Nope.
No?
Yeah, it's 25 for 3, 50 for that 4th item, 100,000 for that 5th one.
Oh, okay. And then you can either go for it and try and get the 100,000, and they'll put like was it 10 seconds or 20 seconds back on the clock?
For 50,000, they'll put an additional 20 seconds on the clock. For the 100,000, it's additional 15.
Okay.
So think about it as the progression in Marble Madness.
Okay. And yes, and then you get the 3 items, and then you have to see if you can get the other 2 items, or you can just walk with the money you got. And so, yeah, but the first team they got 50,000.
Yep, decided to walk away, which I thought was smart. And the second one, which I like this part, is no matter what you win in the big sweep, you keep.
Yeah.
Which here's my big knock on both the UK version and the Canadian version. Guess what you don't get to keep?
The original earnings from the big sweep?
Yep.
Oof. That ain't fun.
Like, the Canadian version, you get like some sort of coffee maker or something like that.
Ugh, Canada.
The UK version, you get the amount of goods, you get the value of the goods in the trolley or the cart. Now, the big problem is you could get like, your total could be like £400, but 200 of that is from bonuses. You wouldn't get the 200 from bonuses. You just get the 200 that you got from items. which to me is off-putting.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's an interesting idea, and I'm all for it.
And at the very least, you're getting, what, 2,500 or something around there?
2,500, 3,000.
Which ain't bad.
Yeah, it's a good chunk of change. That's
Yep.
That's like the totals you would win in like the regular sweep. You split 5,000, 6,000, and you end up with $3,000. So there you go. Yeah. Anything else to comment on?
If you're gonna go on the show, have somebody younger to help run around the market.
I'm going to be doing the running. My partner is going to be doing the carriaging.
No, I'm talking about for the super sweep.
Yeah.
Because on the second super sweep that we saw, the younger of the two was doing all the rushing, and the old woman was lost.
Yeah.
It's like she was just there because the girl needed a partner.
Yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully, who knows? If the show continues and it comes back after the pandemic, who knows? I'll see if I can be able to make it. It's in California, right? Cyndi, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. They'll still tape in California.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just looking up ratings.
Okay.
That's what I was looking up. And apparently, 4.8 million viewers and a 1.0 in adults 18 to 49. This is according to TV Mojo.
Not bad.
Who does a lot of ratings. Listen to this. Easily the night's top non-sports show on broadcast TV. And doubling other shows on ABC in the demo.
Ooh. So, looks like the show might be around for a good while.
Yeah, this is going to stick around for a while.
How many did they say how many episodes this first season was going to be?
I think it's 20, which equates to 10 hours.
Okay.
10-hour shows.
All right. So, 10 episodes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is about how much the first seasons of a lot of the Fremantle reboots on ABC got.
Yeah. Now, how does it compare to some of the other reboots you've reviewed on your show? Because I know there was the Card Sharks reboot and some other ones that you weren't happy with.
I think the only one I really wasn't happy about was the Card Sharks reboot. But they fixed a lot of those problems in season 2. I think aside from Push It and me not being the biggest fan of Leslie Jones, I think it's a really good revival of Supermarket Sweep, and I think it's going to stick around for a while.
Yeah, I think it's gonna do all right. I mean, like, Match Game is still around, and
depends for how long though.
Yeah. Press Your Luck, I think, is still going.
Which is going to stick around for a while.
It will. So, yeah, I like what they're doing now. So, we'll see
dumping Card Sharks to 10 p.m. on Sundays.
Honestly, I'm not the biggest Card Sharks fan. I still watch the original on the Buzzer Network, but yeah, I don't watch the reboot as of right now. But how is the reboot, by the way?
Season 2, they've improved a lot of things. The set looks a lot better, but that's because no audience pits. Instead of 10 cards in the main game, it's 7 cards in the main game. They reenacted the push rule in the bonus game.
That's good.
There's a new podium right now which displays all of the numbers. So it's a throwback to the old version. So, yeah, it's gonna be, they've improved it, but it's not something I would seek out on my own. If it's on, I'll probably watch it, but, yeah. Joe McHale kind of grates on me as a host.
I can imagine. Yeah, so we'll see how Supermarket's Sweep reboot does. How long it'll continue, and it seems promising so far. It has its ups, it has its downs. I think Leslie Jones needs to tone it down a little bit, but
I don't think that's her.
yeah, that is her. But
That is her. So, um, yeah, if you are expecting her to tone it down later episodes, don't. It's not going to happen. Namely because the first episode was like the episode in the middle of the taping cycle.
Oh boy.
So there you go.
All right.
So what you see from Leslie is what you get.
Okay. So yeah, it's a slow burn. We'll work into it. So.
It's not a deal breaker though.
No. So yeah. We'll see how the rest of the season goes, and who knows? Maybe you'll see me running through the aisles trying to get cheese and turkeys and hams and chips deluxe and who knows what.
Oh, there's one more thing that we forgot to mention in the sweep.
What's that?
The triple bonus.
Triple bonus. Oh, they because I know they upped the prices. Like one was like 500 or something like that.
No, that's the shopping list.
That's the shopping list.
The triple bonus is $300. There's 3 tags, and you pick one of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's 100, 200, and 300.
Okay.
Or 100, 150, 300.
Yeah.
You pick one out, and whatever it is, you get.
All right.
And the thing is, it was vital in the second half of the show because that's what determined the game.
Oh, okay.
That's why I bring it up.
Yeah.
And I like that addition to the big sweep.
Yeah.
Sure, you got a bonus, but now you have to make an even bigger choice.
All right. Well, we'll see how the show goes from there. Final thoughts?
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too.
Give it a chance. Sunday nights, 8:00 ABC, 7:00 Central Time. Nobody cares about Mountain Time Zone, anyways. But it's a good watch, and I fully recommend it.
Same too. It's a hardcore hit for me.
Yep.
All right. So until next time, guys. I'm the Hardcore Kid.
Am I supposed to say something else here?
Yeah. Who are you?
Hi. I'm Al Borland. You may remember me from such great shows as Home Improvement, Bingo America, and those infomercials for the Little Giant Ladder System.
Don't forget about the X-Hose.
Oh, he's got a new hose. The bullet hose. Anyway, I'm Cyndi Saddleman. Check out my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/gameshowgumbo. We try to have a new video out each week, whether it be a review of an old game show or a game show home incarnation. And some other interesting shows there within.
And stay tuned on my YouTube channel, Headbanger142. I have a new Hardcore Kid review coming out for Halloween. So hope you guys enjoy it. And until next time, peace out.